Well, here we are. It's Aquatennial time, and let's see, this is going to be played back on Wednesday. So this is Wednesday, and I've got here the two young ladies that are the chaperones. Would you believe they need chaperones? The chaperones of the visiting queens. And you are?
Barbara Anderson.
How long have you done this, Barbara?
And this is our 4th year, Mel.
Oh, man, good for you. And Ray Moran.
Right.
I said it right for a change, yeah. We're out here in Metropolitan Stadium. You can see the ball players behind us and all the advertisements hanging around. I think I do a lot of commercials. Boy, they got them around here, too. And the ball team, the Twins, are working out and getting a little practice. A beautiful day. And we've got 9 queens from, you said?
5 states.
5
and
states.
Canada.
And Canada, which is a pretty big state in itself. So if you gals want to run, let's get them and start introducing our Aquatennial visiting queens to people all over Mid-America. Here comes a pretty one. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, just fine. Doug, I don't know how far you can zoom in, but she's wearing a Lollapalooza button from Bridgman.
I went to Bridgman's
Hold
today
real
for
still.
lunch.
We're trying to get it real close as you can get it. Well, Bridgman's had, what's a Lollapalooza?
It's a rather large Sunday.
Why don't you talk like with a Florida accent? Because you're from Tampa and your name is Noel Marie Smith.
I don't?
Well, you do a little, but you talk very, very nicely.
Thank you.
How long have you known that you were going to come up here to Minnesota?
I've known since March.
Yeah. Have you had any fun?
Oh, I've had a lot of fun. It's
And
just
no
great.
sleep.
No sleep, but a lot of fun.
Well, what happens down in Tampa, Florida? What kind of an event do they have there?
Well, my fiesta is just a great big Latin bash. It's exactly what it is.
A Latin bash. I want to go to Tampa. That's the place to go. Well, Noel, I hope you enjoy yourself very, very
I
much.
sure will.
And it's nice that Florida sends us such a pretty girl.
Thank
you very much. Noel Marie Smith from Tampa, Florida, our first visiting queen here at the Aquatennial. This is kind of a strange time to be in the ballpark. The only people sitting around are the ushers and the waitresses over there. And, of course, we've got some big official nuts here from the Aquatennial standing over there. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks.
From Winnipeg, Canada.
Right.
And you're Karen Hawthorne. Isn't it a little hot here for you from being from Canada? It never gets very hot up there.
Oh, sure, it gets just as hot up there as down here.
Does
Well,
it
in
really?
Winnipeg, sure.
Yeah. What kind of an event do you have in Winnipeg?
Red River Exhibition, Manosphere 98 now.
I see. And you're the queen of that?
Well, I was crowned at the Red River Exhibition, but I'm Miss Manitoba.
What had you ever heard about the Aquatennial before you came down here?
Oh, you're not, they're not going to like me for this.
No,
but
come on, tell me the truth.
No, really, I hadn't heard
How
about
hard
the
do you have to
Aquatennial.
work when you're here as a visiting queen?
Oh, it's just great, really. I've never had such a tremendous time in my life. It's just great.
Well, Karen, you're a very enthusiastic little lady, and thank you for being our
thank you ever
guest.
so much.
Okay, I don't think our show is seen in Winnipeg, although they see us now in Hibbing and Eveleth and Taconite, and what are some of the other towns up there on the range? Virginia, Ely, all those towns carry the show. Well, for goodness sake, how are you?
Fine.
Joan Bonzer from Aberdeen, South Dakota.
Right.
Visiting queen, and you ate the Lollapalooza.
Right.
Did you ever think you could put it all away?
No, I didn't.
But it's so good tasting.
Oh, it is.
Are there any other girls in your family who are queens or queen candidates?
In my family? Well, my sister crowned me at my local event. She was Miss Heckler from my little hometown, and I had the privilege of being crowned by my sister.
Well, so you've got 2 queens in the family.
Right.
How many children?
7.
And what does
We
your
have
dad do out there in Aberdeen?
Well, we live in a little small town just outside it, and he's a farmer.
Mm-hmm. And what do you do?
Well, this summer I'm working in a women's apparel shop in Aberdeen.
And then what are you going to do in the fall and winter?
I'll be attending Northern State College right
To
in
be what?
Aberdeen. A secondary school school teacher.
Oh, like grade school.
Oh, this is high school.
Oh, high school teacher you're
Right.
going to be.
Right.
Watch it. Some of those guys get pretty big.
Oh.
Well, thank you, Joni, for being our guest here on the show.
Oh,
Real
thank
nice
you
to
so
have
much.
you. There you are. You can see what pretty girls they got in other parts of the country now, too. Well, here's one without a button.
Yeah, I left it.
Button, where's the button? Now, every morning when you get up, you're supposed to
I
put
know.
it on.
I know, I'm very absent-minded.
Oh, talk some more. Hey, you talk cute.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got that southern stuff.
Yeah, I'm from down south.
Sure, I hardly could guess it, you know. And what's your name?
A Ginger Harrell.
Ginger. What's your real
Uh-huh.
first name?
Mary, Virginia.
Mary Virginia, but
Yeah,
Ginger. You look like a
uh-huh.
little ginger anyway.
Oh, well.
What town?
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Uh-huh. And what kind of an event do they have there that you were the queen of?
I'm queen of Carolina's Carousel, which is a Thanksgiving festival. held each year, and it's a 3-day festival, and we have a parade and lots of fun.
You're pretty young, about 17?
Oh no, I'll be 20 in November.
No kidding. Are you a
Yeah.
college student too?
Yes, I go to the University of North Carolina.
What do you want to be?
I want to teach 2nd grade.
Oh, you're going to teach 2nd grade. She's going to teach high
Yeah.
school over there. You gals have to get together and have a little
Yeah.
teachers meeting here. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Ginger.
you very
Shono,
much.
say something for me before you leave. 444,000 soldiers.
444,000 soldiers.
That's so cute. 444,000, yeah. Hi, how are you?
Hello, just fine, thank you.
Barbara Strobush.
Yes.
Well, you're kind of almost the escort of all these gals, aren't you? Because you know everything about the Aquatennial.
Well, I know a little bit about the Aquatennial, but I'm learning a lot.
Yeah. Isn't it fun?
It sure is. We're having a wonderful time, and I'm having a lot of fun telling them about our winters in St. Paul.
Yeah. Tell me about your winters in St. Paul.
Well, you should know you're from St. Paul.
I am.
Well, I tell them all about how we have our snow, and today we went over to Bridgman's, and we went inside their freezer, and it was 20 below zero, and these girls could not understand how we could live in our temperatures.
Huh?
But I keep telling them it's great.
Well, you like the Twins, don't you?
I sure do.
Can
I
you
love
throw
them.
a baseball pretty good?
Well, I can throw it a little bit.
Okay, follow us over here now. Come on, here's a baseball. Excuse me there, boss. Would you do me a favor, sir? All right, would you take... Come on. Now, don't anybody throw the ball in here. Now, you stand out there, you rascal. Now, you toss her there. Frank Quillisi, catch the ball when she throws it. Stand right there. All right, everybody hold up. Now, you toss the ball to her. Go ahead. She caught it. Frank! Hey! How about that? Thank you. See, that shows you. The St. Paul Twins, pretty good. Okay, who's next here? Hi, how are you?
No button.
Another button loser.
Peaches Burns from Austin, Texas.
Peaches from Austin,
That's right.
Texas.
That's right.
Well, by golly, it's nice to have you up
Well,
here.
it's great being up here. Thank you.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 20.
You all are a bunch of little girls, aren't
Not
you?
little,
The
not
whole bunch of
20's
you.
not so little.
No, I suppose it is. Now, did you come from a big family?
No, I come from, well, three children.
3.
No.
What do you got, brother, sister?
2 brothers, one a year younger and one 8th grade.
Well,
Both
then I-
baseball fans.
Then I can't ask you if any one of them will ever be a beauty queen, can I?
Well,
They'll have to try out for Mr. America.
I think you're right.
What, have you ever been up north country before?
Yes, I went to school in Washington, D.C.
Oh, you did, so you
So-
know a little. Well, it's a lot muggier there than it
Yeah.
is here.
No, it's
Is this a
pretty.
beautiful day?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Huh?
though.
Just
It's
like
crazy
Austin,
bit.
huh?
Well, not quite. Awful pretty.
Well, nice to have you
Thank
here,
you.
and I hope you enjoy yourself so
Well,
very much.
you all have made it so much fun for us.
Well, thank you for
thank
being
you.
our guest here on the show. Who we got next? Linda, who she got her button with her.
Right.
San Antonio.
That's right.
Where did they play that golf tournament last week?
Oh, right in my hometown, right on the PGA. The PGA tournament was out on the Con Valley Golf Course.
Yeah, we saw it. Oh, it's beautiful down there.
Oh, it's terrific. It was
We-
kind of hot, though.
We watched it on television. Well, 95 isn't hot
It was
for San
102.
Antonio.
It was 102 yesterday.
Well, then they were fibbing a little on the television because they were saying 95 and 96. Were you down there yesterday?
No, the paper said 102 today.
Well, when did you leave Texas?
Last Thursday.
Where have you been since then?
Well, we've been staying around the Nicollet Hotel and just going around the city.
Just having a little fun?
Oh, really, I am.
How about your chaperones there, those 2 handsome fellas looking you over, huh?
Oh, they're great.
No, the girls are really your chaperones, aren't they?
Well, I don't know.
Very good. What was your name is Linda?
Mhm.
You have a nickname?
Well,
Come on, tell me what it is. Come on, tell her what it is. What is-
Piggy. Piggy.
Piggy?
Yeah.
And she's got a Lollapalooza button on, too. Okay, Piggy. Oh, I can't stand that. Linda, you... I would. How come I asked that of her, huh? Didn't ask anybody else. How are you?
Just fine, thank you.
And
Japur.
Japur from St. Petersburg, Florida. Would
That's
you look right into the lens there with handsome Doug and tell everybody here in Mid-America who's watching the show today, give them an invitation to your festival down in St. Pete and tell us what it is.
Oh, I'd love to. Our festival is called a Festival of States. It runs for about 2 weeks in St. Petersburg. We have over 200 events, and we'd love to have everybody down there in April, the first week in April and the last week in March.
Well, my goodness, did she ever carry that off pretty good, huh? And Japur.
That's right.
Did I say
Japur.
that right?
You did. Mhm.
From St. Petersburg, Florida. And it's lovely to have you here. How tall are you?
About 5'10".
You're about the right size for Miss America, aren't you?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you're liable to make it too. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Annie. Okay, who's next? Now, this one's a blonde, and she is wearing a sheath blue and green dress with white flowers on it.
That's correct.
That was terrible. It isn't blue and green, is it?
Yeah,
I'm colorblind.
really it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
This is Brenda Heath. She's from Bakersville, North Carolina. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Well, why don't you tell us what kind of an event you won your crown at?
Okay. I am the North Carolina Rhododendron Queen. Festival is held in Bakersville, North Carolina, and sponsored by the Lions Club. I travel over 100,000 miles throughout the United States and Europe.
Well, my God, what does a rhododendron look like?
Oh, a rhododendron is a big, tremendous, beautiful flower, and it's hot pink, and it looks sort of like a coronation, really.
Yeah, but a great big one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like this.
do they raise a lot of them down there? Is that the rhododendron capital or what?
Well, Roan Mountain, which is in North Carolina, is the largest rhododendron garden in the world, and they grow wild. So it's not as if man produced it.
But they're right out in the hills and the trees and everything.
That's correct.
Tell me this, how many beauty contests have you ever won?
Well, this past one was my 25th, and I've won 16.
You've been in 25 and you won 16?
Yes.
My gosh, I had a hunch when I asked her that she was going to have won an awful lot of them. Well, you're a very sweet gal.
Thank you.
And I wish you much, much happiness here while you're visiting the Aquatennial.
Oh, I'm having a wonderful time. Thank you very much.
All right, Brenda. Thank you very much. Here we've got a gal. Oh, no, we're all through now? Now's when we're going to do the thing? Okay, come on. All right, now we've got a big production lined up here for you. Now, wait. Let's keep the thing out here so we can get at it. If I can find my buddy now. Where did he go? Oh, Mr. Frank Quillisi is here. He's going to be my official host for the Twins. Frank, come on in here. He, my buddy, the old Australian boy. See, he's got that bat he keeps getting hits all the time with. Have you met the girls yet?
I met some of them, Mel.
This is Mr. Frank Quillisi, who's one of our big stars on the Twins baseball team. Give him a nice hand, girls. It doesn't sound too good with gloves on.
It's the effort that counts, Mel.
Well, do you think the boys got any practice in here today with all this
it's
confusion?
It's been pretty tough, but our coaching staff's been giving us the business, Mel.
I notice the big boss, Cal, is standing right back there and not letting you watch the girls too much.
He usually keeps us in pretty good tow, Mel, so we've been hustling out there as much as we can.
Well, you sure been hitting the ball for the Aquatennial people. Where's that double home run hitter yesterday?
Oh, I think he's back
Bob!
talking to one of the guys.
Bob! Allison! Hey! Come on, you big nut. Here he is. We got to give him a little salute with those 2 home runs yesterday. Oh, he dropped the ball. I thought you guys were going to have a little hitting contest here. Bob Allison, have you met all of our visiting queens for the Aquatennial?
No, I haven't, but they're all very nice looking, I'll say that.
You looked them over there pretty fast.
Right.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your
Thank you.
great job in the ball game yesterday.
It's just one day,
My gosh, everybody's talking about it. But 2 home runs in a Sunday afternoon is pretty good.
You know, you should have one day a month, shouldn't you?
Yeah. Turn and take a look at the audience because they're going to get mad at me if
All
they
right.
don't even get a look at Bob Allison.
Okay. So how you been doing?
Just fine. And when I can have this kind of an assignment, I wonder why I get paid.
Me too.
Okay, Bob, congratulations again. And
Thank you.
Frank,
Best of luck to all of
come
you.
here. Do you want to now at this time pick out the lasagna queen of the bunch here?
I think they could all handle that lasagna pretty good, but they've got to watch their figures. They're real cute now. They stay on that lasagna, Mel, and they're liable to be in some trouble.
Okay,
Real
thank
pleasure,
you.
buddy.
Thank you. Frank Quillisi. Now, I'm going to step to one side while the gals are going to sing the song that they have memorized or they think they've memorized for this big event. Now, who's the leader? Who starts it off? She's going to start it off? All right, now I got to get down here like this so you can get it on the mic. Now, go ahead.
1, 2, 3. We've come to visit Aquatennial just to say hello, bringing greetings from our native states. We love the water and the sunshine, gonna have a fun time. Tell you Minneapolis really rates. They have Fiesta down in Florida, Latin America. May we introduce Fiesta Queen. And next to her Miss Manitoba, then comes South Dakota, here from Winnipeg and Aberdeen. We have Queen Carousel from Carolina, and St. Paul sends their lovely Queen of Snow. From Austin's Aquafest there's no one finer, and from the Lone Star State, the Esclambeau. We have a sun goddess in the crowd from St. Petersburg, and our rhododendron queens in bloom. So here's our thanks for the fun you gave. We'll all go home and really rip, shout and yell and cheer Aquatennial. We had a lot of fun with you. Mwah!
Oh, I almost got right up. I almost got all 9 of those right at one time. Oh, look at the crowd up there. All the vendors are applauding. Come on in here, everybody. Come on in. Let's say goodbye to the folks. And I want to thank you, Ray, and also Glenn and Barbara, and you too, Dean.
Thanks, Mel.
For the help in getting all the gals out here and allowing us to do this here at the ballpark. You've met the 1968 Aquatennial visiting queens. Let's run off so they can take another look at them. No, go back, girls. Not you. That's all right. That's okay.